An odd silhouette on that one.
Yeah, it is very odd. Doesn't even look really human.
No.
Sort of like, I don't know, not human.
Well said. Your vocabulary is very good.
Grab a cold one, crack it open wide. We'll shuffle through these packs and let the cards decide. Uncover treasures, excitement grows. With every sip and rip, our passion only shows. We're cracking packs and sipping brews we cannot lose. In this game of Rips and Brews.
Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in the Rips and Brews
Where we're all about beer tasting
and card chasing. And we got a fun one tonight. It's should be a quicker one than usual because our card break is not like a monster box like we did with that mob box a couple weeks ago. This is gonna be a little quicker episode tonight. But don't worry, we'll have some longer episodes in the future.
Yep, absolutely.
So so what we have tonight, first on the card front, instead of doing some pack ripping and a box break, we decided to do a set break from sportscards.com. And this is basically a complete set of 1973 tops that they break up into, let me see, 44 different boxes.
Okay.
And
it's
I think
a smaller one than normal, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you get more cards per box too. 15 cards per box.
Very cool.
So, Andy, you know the big chase card we'd be going for here?
73. I mean, it's well before P or well after P, like rookie, maybe like a George Brett or something, or is that like 76 or?
That's 75, George Brett. But so okay. You're close. But yeah, the big rookie we'd be going for here is the guy I grew up rooting for.
Oh, Michael Jack
Schmidt.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Okay.
Who's also in the card with Ron Say. So also a Ron Say rookie card.
There you go. All right.
But so that's the main card. But if you guys tune into my other channel, you'll have seen that me and Andy are delving into some player run collections, like a bit of a card collecting journey that we're chronicling over on Vintage Sport Flips.
Yeah.
And some of our players we could pull in here. Yeah. So Andy's collecting Willie Mays. We could pull a Willie. That would be a nice one.
Yeah.
I don't know if is K-Line, does he go through to 73?
I don't know. I know I have a 71. So he may have. He may.
Let me look him up real fast.
It's close.
Yep. Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Yes, you could pull an Al K-Line, and he's trying to collect the Al K-Line player run. Yeah. And I could pull a Steve Carlton. Is the one that the rest of my guys are before 73.
I will say any Al K-Line in that age, though, he really looks like a manager at that point. He's pretty old. He's been playing for almost 20 years. So yeah.
For sure. Yeah. So that's what we're hunting. But obviously, even though we're not collecting a Mike Schmidt run yet, I want the Mike Schmidt more than
that'd be really cool.
Because I might be adding him to the player run at some point. So if we hit a Schmidt, let me keep that one. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And so he's on a double card. Is that what it is?
Triple card.
Okay. It's almost like the those basketball cards of the like late 70s, right?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Interesting. And is that one, are they automatically slabbed too, or no? Would a Schmidt be slabbed or no?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I forget. I mean, a lot of the rookies are slabbed in these sets, but I'm not sure if the Schmidt was or not.
Okay.
So cool. It's good not to know that because I don't. That'd probably be the only card in the set that would be slabbed, but not all the. It's not always they're not always slabbed in these set breaks. So we shall see. Anyway, so that's what we have on the card front, but show us what we have on the beer front.
So this one's an interesting one. I'll be interested to see how much you like it. It is called Sea Quench by Dogfish Head. It's what they call a session sour, but kind of the weird thing about this and why I think it's Sea Quench, or there's probably a full reason to it, but it's a sour, but it does have hints of salt in it. So it'll be an interesting, I guess it's like gargling or drinking salt water. So
We're calling it Sea Quench, but there's no S on the beginning of the Q.
Sea Quench. I'm sorry.
Quench. Sea Quench.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing a beach themed all over print sweatshirt, a little seagull sweatshirt for the
Very nice.
sea Quench. But actually, Dogfish Head's one of my favorite breweries.
I mean, kind of legendary. They probably were one of the first, or very early on in the process of these breweries coming online, and kind of not getting sold out to the big Anheuser-Busch's of the era. So they eventually did. I think they actually did get sold to one of InBev or one of those big ones. But they make some really good stuff. They also do some very out there stuff, which is always cool. Like they don't shy away from pushing the envelope on any of their stuff.
I think my favorite beer I've ever had, and I don't think it's available anymore, but by Dogfish Head was a beer called Midas Touch. I think I had you. Yeah,
it's out there.
Oh, you can still get it? I
couldn't
find it.
I'll find some.
Yeah, it's a beer patterned after an Egyptian recipe. And it's like flavor. It's very unique flavor. Delicious.
Yeah, it's something. Yeah, not my favorite, but yeah,
delicious.
All right, well, let's get it.
So there we go. So let's get the beer cracking first. I guess we can pull these guys off camera.
Yeah. All right, ready?
1, 2, 3. Let's get you back on and we'll pour on camera. Nice little sizzle there. Maybe not sizzle, so not the right word. What'd you call? What is that phrase?
Fizz? A little fizz. Or
fizz.
Little, I'll pull it back some. But yeah, it's a very it has some very sort of notable flavors, I think, that you'll pick up on. It's your kind of stereotypical, or your kind of normal, kind of sour Berliner Weiss, I think. But there's definitely notes of salt and stuff in there too. So I'll be interested.
So the word you just said there, I don't exactly know what that word was, but is that a type of hop?
No, Berliner Weiss, it's a German wheat style. It's a sour. Basically, it's a sour. So it has very distinctive sour notes to it. Some of the sours you get these days are like sweet and stuff like that. That's really not what a typical Berliner Weiss is. It's much more of a very sour, but you might like it because you might have like a little better than normal because it is a wheat style. So I think
Berliner Weiss, Weiss or Weiss.
Well, Berliner Weiss, I think it's called, but it's spelled Weiss, I guess.
Okay.
I think.
Berliner Weiss. All right.
Berliner Weiss.
Berliner Weiss. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. We'll taste a little Berliner Weiss here. Cheers.
Cheers.
Definitely a lot of citrus. I'm getting a little bit of a sour aftertaste. Definitely get some of the sour.
Yeah, I know when you say citrus, I do. I don't want to say there's similar notes. So the citrus and sour will bring similar notes. So they're not like, I don't think this was brewed with any fruit or something like that.
I thought it said lime on there though, didn't it?
Maybe it does. Maybe it does have some lime.
Brewed with lime juice, lime peel, black limes. So 3 different lime juice, lime peel. Yeah, I thought it tasted like in the front part of it. It was a little bit of like a citrusy lime taste, and then get the sour as you hit the back of your mouth.
Yeah. So do you pick up any salt on that or no?
Try again. A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
These, I will say, I've had these before. They're pretty good, like on a very hot day. I think, if you're hanging out by the pool, they're low ABV. They're kind of refreshing a little bit. I do think that some Berliner Weisses actually they put like syrup over them too, so they actually make them a little sweeter. So You could try that too sometime.
You mean in the brewery process, or they just pour like a little pancake syrup right on top?
Not really pancake as much as like I think like more like a fruit flavored syrup type of thing.
Makes a little more sense than pancake syrup.
They pour maple syrup. You can do whatever you want. Maple syrup might work, if you're up in Canada. So
all right, so definitely interesting though. Definitely, yeah, I agree though. It does have a refreshing air about it. It's it's a nice hot day beer.
Yeah, you can. It's definitely a crushable beer and it's not sweet, so that's why it's kind of good and refreshing. It's like if you have really anything super sweet on hot days, this does not work for me. So I think
especially if you can't drink a lot of that, right? I mean, a lot of sweet beer or sweet anything is too much.
Yeah, and it's typically will be higher ABV too. So these are designed to be a summer crushable beer. So
all right, like it. Very interesting. All right, so on that note, let's get over to the Rip. So usually we have a couple different Rip
stages
segments, but today it's just the one Rip segment. We got the 73 top set break. Let me get over to the Rip stage. All right, so here we got it. 1973 tops set break.
Let's go Schmitty.
Yeah.
Michael Jack Schmidt, as they used to say. Didn't they used to say that on the Phillies games?
Yeah, Harry Callis. Michael Jack Schmidt.
I can't picture his card here. Does he have a formidable mustache, I would assume?
No. I mean, pretty clean shaven, I believe. Maybe some sideburns, if I remember. All right. Oh, and more than one seal. Where that other seal at? Oh, okay. All these boxes are slightly different.
Yeah.
As far as how they open.
I feel like you lost some grammar there.
Did I?
Yeah, he said, where that seal at?
I don't know. What the hell? Oh. Okay. Let's put that guy there. All right. I think we finally got him open. Let's see. Nope. We did.
It's Fort
Knox. What is going on here? Oh, I got to peel that one too. I'm very confused. Okay. All right.
I didn't know there was a part puzzle box.
Shoot. Oh, we got the bonus cards. We'll check him out later.
Okay.
That's just like a discount for future buys, and there definitely will be future buys.
Oh man, you are addicted to these.
Let me put this face down. I have my little blocker here that I'll use in a second.
They're cards. I think they're the typical ones are in card savers. Is that how they work mostly?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So got them out of that little bubble envelope, bubble mailer, or bubble.
You completed the first.
Got him out of the little plastic bag they were in. So let me get the first guy out here.
All right. Ooh, George Culver.
Yep. Houston Astros.
Some strong sideburns there. I kind of like the look of these cards, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know what the triples, though. I don't remember those at all. I'm surprised. I mean, was Schmidt like not a great prospect or something? Because why would he be on a triple? Or did they put all rookies on triples?
I think they all were on triples, I believe. But they were a nice, beautiful hat. That's a great looking hat for the Astros. Not the cool Astros jersey that would come later, but
yeah. I don't remember that jersey either, obviously.
No. All right, next up, Bill Lee.
Okay.
Pitcher for the Red Sox. These are pretty nice shapes so far. They're not perfect. These aren't packed fresh, obviously, but they're pretty clean.
Yeah. That's not, I mean, obviously it's cut. That's not the worst cut, but
relatively center, a little bit off. Right to left.
The back looked worse than the front, honestly, for centering.
Yeah.
It's weird, but it's more noticeable there.
It is interesting. You would think the back centering and the front centering would be pretty equal.
Yeah.
It never is.
Oh, yeah.
Ron Schuler.
Okay.
Not even wearing a jersey there, just wearing like a striped shirt,
He's
like a
wearing
training shirt. Pitcher. I'm sorry, pitcher.
Very cool.
Ken Henderson, outfield for the Giants.
I just noticed something. I like the bottom right hand corner. It shows like a different. You see how it says outfield for that one?
It shows
pitcher for the other one. Yeah, it's kind of a cool thing there.
Yeah, the what do you call that? What do you call that? It's a word for that kind of like silhouette, a silhouette of a player there.
Yeah.
Your number 101.
Oh, that's
Kenneth,
a nice
Joseph
centered.
Henderson.
Nice centered card there in the back.
But my point though is, I guess it's okay. I guess when the sheets printed, it could be a little off.
Mm-hmm.
The front and back don't have to be equal. All right, next up, Dave Roberts, another Astro.
You're gonna have the whole pitching staff for the Astros.
Yeah. Now that jersey, that reminds me more of like a Houston Colts jersey. So that's I don't know how long they wore that jersey, but flannel too. Still wearing flannel at that point.
I don't know if I'd want to wear flannel in Houston.
No, that's true. Norm Miller. Man, we're Houston centric here.
Yeah, I'm telling you, have the whole team.
Yeah, Norm Miller, Astros, cool action, batting swing style there.
I wonder what they took the picture on, because that field looks like it's straight out of like
Bad News Bears.
Bad News Bears, yeah.
Yeah. We did a little sod work over here.
I mean, even the stuff on the left doesn't look like it. Looks like all clover or whatever that stuff is.
Yeah. It's just that was an abandoned lot they pulled up.
I know.
Everyone get out one at a time. I'm going to photograph you here. All right, Norm Miller.
Yeah, it's always amazing to see how far some of these cards have gone, really. Like, the certainly the money that's involved with it, and also like the amount of effort they put in them.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, next up.
Oh, we got your first triple.
Gary Matthews.
Okay.
Tom Paciorek. I probably messed that one up. Jorge Roque. Yeah, but Gary Matthews, great player. I mean, it was a longtime Philly.
Yeah.
Hilarious Philly announcer. So that's a pretty good hit there.
Yeah. Wrong Philly, but that's fine.
Yeah. Well, he's not a Philly here anyway, but yeah, you're right. Number 606, Gary Nathaniel Matthews. You got to listen to some of his calls when he was a Phillies broadcaster. I mean, hilarious. Sarge is his nickname. Wayne Garrett.
Okay. Third base. That's like an odd silhouette on that one.
Yeah, it is very odd. Doesn't even look really human.
No.
Sort of like, I don't know. Not human.
Well said.
Yeah. I'm a man of very good words.
Your vocabulary is very good.
All right. Wayne Garrett, 562. All right. Larry Gora. Sort of a plain looking card there.
Yeah.
I like the sky background.
Yeah, I was going to say the sky's not bad on that.
Yeah.
I do like the looks of these cards. I think if they brought them back, to a certain degree, it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Maybe they have, though. I don't even know what
they could have done.
The Topps archive sets, but that would pop a little bit better if you had the Astros on that nice blue back. Yeah. The blue on blue, a little too much blue.
Yeah.
Number 501. Larry's nickname is Stony. I lost count of where we're at. You probably did too. Jose Arcia.
Okay.
Second baseman. He looks pretty old. Pretty old there.
Yeah.
And he's also not wearing a jersey. It looks like. Maybe he is. I mean, maybe
the hat looks fake too, almost. Doesn't it?
It looks like it's painted a bit. Yeah. I wonder if he was on a different team. Well, let's see him in the back. So he was on. Man, all these stats here, they are all minor league stats.
Oh, wow.
Cubs Padres, a couple of them there, but
wow. Yeah.
So that's probably a photo from like the Tacoma Tigers, and they like painted it to look like the Royals. Maybe.
That's funny they did that.
Yeah. Number 466.
I'm saying, like, where these guys have come from. Like, I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool to have him as a as his old uniform, but
Yeah.
again,
And Jose enjoys swimming. Good for you, Jose. Good exercise. Good exercise there. Next up. I've never seen this. I've never seen this first name in my life. Scipio?
I think it might be Scipio, but
Scipio. That makes more sense. Scipio Spinks. It's a cool combination if I knew how to say the first name.
yeah.
Scipio
Hey, at least
Spinks.
he's at a ballpark there.
Yeah. Yeah. Even got the batting,
Yeah.
The on deck circle, I should say.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Scipio Ronald Spinks. Scipio's hobby is playing chess.
There you go.
All right. Bert Hooten. There we go. That's a name we know.
Not me. Maybe you do.
No? Never heard of Bert Hooten? I mean, not a
No.
big name, but I've heard of him.
Was his nickname Rootin' Tootin' Hootin'?
We'll see in a second, perhaps.
Yeah.
At least he's got some fans in the background. Looks like maybe it's a training
Minor
camp.
league,
Yeah, or a spring training.
I like doing the deep dives on these cards to sort of see like where they're coming from.
Yeah, Bert Carlton Hooten hurled a sparkling no-hit gem in April 16th versus the Phillies.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
No hitter. Okay. Got that back.
But it said
card is hard.
Yeah, Bert had 2 outstanding games in 1972 for the Cubs. Only 2 good games. At least one was a no-hitter.
Harsh.
Yeah. All right, Bert Hooten. Ron Swoboda. All right, we know Ron Swoboda, even though I butchered his name. Outfielder. Looks like he's got some power there with showing the biceps a little bit.
Yeah, sun's out, guns out.
Yeah. Nickname is Rocky Swoboda. There we go.
Did not know.
That's some power over there. 10,
Yeah.
15 home run.
Okay.
Well, not a whole lot with the Yankees, but back with the Mets, he was hitting like 14, 19 home runs.
Okay.
So, decent player. This might be the last. There's 2 left. All right, 2 left. Oh, there we go.
That's cool.
Yeah, Ty Cobb.
Interesting.
Yeah, all-time hit leader, which would succumb to later on to Pete Rose.
It's a cool looking card.
Yeah, there's the hit records here. Ty Cobb, Stan Musial, Tris Speaker.
It's like a who's who of people you love.
Yeah, I like all the old school guys. Got Nap Lajoie. I didn't know Musial was second. Now that I know he's not second anymore, and I don't know how that ranking looks right now with Pete Rose on top.
Yeah.
Is there anyone after Cobb? I wonder. Did Tony Gwynn get up there?
I know he's up there, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll check in on that. We'll check in. But that's a nice one. Last card. Checklist.
Oh God, that's too bad.
The checklists are pretty good, especially when they're unchecked, like this one is.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them were checked off, so they can be a pretty good commodity of a card. So there we have it.
Just for your education, Pete Rose is still number 1, Ty Cobb number 2, Hank Aaron slips in front of Stan Musial, and then Tris Speaker. So those are your top 5.
Okay. All right. So Hank Aaron moved up the list there. So other than Pete Rose and Aaron moving up, the rest is the same.
Yep.
All right. So that's definitely the best card. That and the Gary Matthews rookie card.
Yeah.
I definitely would love to pull a Cobb from a set break. I don't know if this would be top of my list of a Cobb to pull in a set break.
Not the Cobb you'd want, but yeah.
Yeah. I'll take any Cobb.
Could be worse.
And I had corn on the Cobb.
Corn on the Cobb, yeah.
Andy knows I love corn. So, all right. Here we go. Ty Cobb, let's get back to the beer. All right. So that does it for the set break. Pretty successful set break. I like what we got. We didn't get any of our player runs. I don't have the guts to try for a Ty Cobb player run. So
yeah, right.
or the bank.
mortgage your house on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was interesting.
Yeah. So back to a Quench ale.
Correct.
Yeah. So pretty good flavor. Let me get another sip.
Yeah. So the way I'm going to judge this is kind of, I don't think you want to necessarily do it like compare this to every beer you've ever had. It's a beer within a range of beers, right? So it's like the flavor's different for sure. And I think if you kind of put it in that group of refreshing like summer beers, that's where I would put it. Like I'm not going to judge it too harshly because I don't know if I would drink this all the time, but it definitely, I would not drink it in the, thinking in the winter time or anything like that. I don't think it would be my first go-to, but.
And I'll tell you that the second, after that intermission, when we went back to it, I got a lot more salt than I did the first time.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I don't know if you did.
But, yeah. I mean, I think I was sort of sipping as we were going, but.
Okay. Your hands weren't busy like mine were, so you were able to drink over there. But this would have been great with like a Mexican meal. I feel like this would be a nice pairing with a little
margarita.
A little enchilada, a little rice, a little pintos. Everything comes along with a Mexican meal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be nice.
All right. So what's your let's get a score for you.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like you said, it's not like an everyday beer, but definitely refreshing. I do like the salt. I'm a salt fiend. I like the bottom of the pretzel bag when there's no pretzels left. I shake that bag into my mouth. I don't have any cholesterol or salt issues, so I can eat away.
Yeah, good for you.
So I like the salt. I'm gonna go 3.4 for
it. Okay. Yeah, and I'm gonna kind of judge this as. Is it the best beer I've ever had? No. Is it a beer that I would always go to? No. But if I was going to like a summer party or something, and if I was going out to like a barbecue or anything like that, I was going to be out there for a while, wanted to drink a bunch of beer, but I didn't really want to get like super, hammered or anything, and wanted to kind of be refreshed the whole time, I might go for this one again. So I had ranked this before, and I went with a 3.75, and I'm going to stick with it. I think it's a pretty strong beer for what it is. And I think it's well done. There's no weird off-putting flavors or anything like that, aside from the salt, which is a little bit, you wouldn't necessarily think about that in a beer, but it's there.
Yeah.
So that's my score, 3.75. So the overall score, and this is out of 215,000 people, is 3.70. So it's pretty much kind of right where, we're kind of right where we are.
We're pretty close to each other. Yeah.
But there you go.
Interesting one for sure. Yeah. Definitely should try it out for people I know Dogfish Head's like, was it Delaware?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Rehoboth, I think, or maybe Rehoboth. Yeah. Somewhere around there.
So it's local they're close enough to us too, but I think you get that nationwide.
It's nationwide. Most of their stuff is nationwide, unless it's like a weird kind of,
seasonal,
small batch or something,
limited edition kind of thing. Cool.
Yeah.
So that was a good beer, fun set break. We might do some more of these. I love set breaks, and especially since we're doing player runs now. We have a little more stuff we can chase, both of us. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So we'll be back to a regular box rip next week, whether it's a sports or non-sports. We're not sure where this is going to fall in the schedule yet because we're filming a couple episodes at once. But anyway, we'll see you then. We'll see you back with another episode. Check us out on our live podcast Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern time on Vintage Sport Flips. And then these videos come out every Thursday, 8 p.m. So check us out each week.
Yeah. And until then, keep on ripping.
And keep on sipping.
Flipping cards, feeling the thrill. Hearts racing, can't keep still.